Hello everybody and welcome to Komodo Crossing. My name is Marianne and this is my first video. So if it seems a bit awkward and that everything's a bit homemade, that's because it is. It's because I am figuring everything out as I go along. But the main reason why I am doing this, guys, is because, well, the past year for everyone it's been a bit rubbish. So I found Animal Crossing. I used to play it when I was a kid, but this New Horizons Animal Crossing is just so much better, and it's provided an amazing world for creativity and escapism. So I was like, why not share it with you guys? And as a first video, I figured, why not show you the castle that I made? As it's Halloween soon, that's coming up, thought that'd be kind of exciting, and I figured that'd be kind of interesting. So here we go. So my character here, it is a bit laggy. I do apologise if it is. Just going through the campsite. No, I didn't want to sit down. Come on, there we go. Like I said, guys, this is brand new to me, so if anyone has any tips and advice, I'm all up for that. This is my spooky cave. As you can see, it is a spooky fruit bat cave. As you can see, I've got some oranges there with some fruit bats hanging underneath. I quite like that design, and we'll keep on going. So here is my castle. Please ignore the fossils at the front, that's for something else. So yeah, just pan up there. As you can see, it's quite a big castle. It took me quite a long time, but you can see I've got some ice pillars there with those caveman skulls. I thought they looked pretty cool, because you know, in medieval times they would put like heads on top of spikes or something like that. And I've got the prehistoric deer as decoration for the entrance. I thought they looked pretty cool as well. The only thing I've recently changed is I've obviously got a spooky entrance just at the front. I'm not sure whether I want to keep it, not sure whether I think it looks very good, but you know, it's black and white, figured adds a bit of spooky vibe. As you can see, I've got some flames on top of the castle as well. It was meant to be almost like, you know, sort of torches on top of the castle, but I'm not sure whether it looks like the castle's on fire, so I'm not sure about that. But anyway, we're gonna go in. This was created by my other characters. I have two characters on my island. So yeah, so this is the main room. As you can see, it's sort of the main banquet hall, I guess you would call it. We got some knights over here, and I've got some of like big paintings that they would have. I don't know, in the olden times, I think they would have big paintings of like royalty and stuff, wouldn't they? So that's what I've got there. This is just, you know, it looks spooky because it's dark. I didn't want every room to be immediately spooky or immediately Halloweeny. I wanted people to have to kind of look for the spooky, if that makes sense. If we then go to the room on the left, and what we got here, guys, is this is sort of like a wizards, mages kind of area. As you can see, we have got, if we zoom in here, there we go. I've got some creepy things on the table. Got some blood on that napkin. I've got some crickets. I also got the cauldron, and also, because I figured, you know, it's like wizards, mages kind of do like weird sort of voodoo magic stuff. I've got Da Vinci's painting. Obviously, that's the fake one. As you can see, the tea stain on it. And I've got the well, so I figured whatever he's making in there, he then drags and then puts in the well. Thought that were pretty cool. So yeah, this room here. I figured the old library wall was kind of a good idea. That's pretty much that one. I also got an axe in the corners, kind of suggest that maybe the knife isn't always sharp enough to cut everything up they need to. But there you go. That is that room. And we're going to go through the banquet hall. We are going to go, I think we're going to go upstairs, probably the best next place to be. So as you can see, it looks quite nice, quite sort of regal looking. I wanted it to keep sort of the medieval theme. It's quite fancy. You kind of have to look for things. I didn't want things to be 100% obvious. So you kind of got the spooky Halloween paintings I've got in both of these. So, well, you see the heads in the corner, I'll get to that. if you have a look, you got this painting here. So this is I can't remember what the painting's called, but it's the one at night, the eyes close, and then they open during the day. It's pretty spoopy looking. And then I've got the one that changes the way it's facing between the day and night. I figured it kind of gives it that kind of haunted vibe. And then over here, we've got some blood that's dripping off of, well, it's supposed to look like it's dripping off of the sword. I thought that looked kind of cool and kind of like, well, why is there blood on the sword? And then obviously you would pan around and then you'd see decapitated heads. And it's hidden behind the wardrobe. I figured in this castle it could be the king or queen in charge. That would be the evildoer, as it were. So they then keep the heads of their victims behind their wardrobe. It's charming. But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted this room to look like. Hope you guys like it. But yeah, I wanted it to not be so obvious straight away. I wanted it to be, you kind of have to look for it kind of thing. And then we're going to go downstairs. So this is meant to be sort of like the dungeon kind of prison kind of area. So as you can see, we've got a pool with crocodiles in it. So the idea behind this is that you've got these stepping stones onto the different prison cages where they keep the prisoners, and if they were trying to escape, they would sort of fall in the water, get eaten by the crocodiles. So you might wonder how do they get people in there in the first place? Well, what I've done is I've got a pole vault, so you pole vault between the gaps, but also to kind of keep the crocodiles away from you. I've got, well, these crocodiles are in this world they are trained, so you blow the whistle and I've got a bucket of fish there. So then they sort of move out of the way, and then you're able to get to the prison walls. I know it's not that realistic, but I didn't want just a typical prison. I just wanted to have a bit of a twist on it, and having crocodiles in the basement, I mean, kind of awesome. So that's why I did that. So now we're gonna go a bit deeper into this castle. We are gonna go behind the throne room. Let's see what's in here. So this room, I've designed it kind of like a medieval torture chamber for the evil king or queen that likes to enjoy decapitating their I don't know what the word is, their subjects. So we've got the prison here. You can see there's some blood stains. I put some patterns of that where they're being dragged out, and then I've actually got one of the wedding chairs, which ironically worked really well as a prison chair, because it looks like there's sort of like the rope that you would sort of tie around the person. It's kind of what I kind of wanted it to be. And you've got the some shoes of a subject jester. Like you said, we saw the jester's hat in the bedroom. And then we got a set of tools, torture tools they might want to use, different axes. You've got sort of the executioner's head sort of dress cloth that you'd have over it. And then here is kind of a weird thing. I thought you'd have a creepy wedding pipe organ that maybe you would torture your subjects with a terrible playing, or to maybe just intimidate them. So that's the idea behind this room. As you can see, I've got some cockroaches on the floor as well. So that's that room. And in the last room, I was kind of running out of ideas, but then I thought, well, maybe we should find out why this person is doing all these horrible things. Maybe there's some darker force behind it, stuff like that. So here we go. And in this room, as you can see, I wanted it to sort of look like a portal to another realm, as it were. So I've got the similar design I had to the fruit bat cave earlier, but with the ice archway, but they did sort of a flame design to almost look a bit hellish. Sort of foggy floor to make it look sort of a bit more mysterious, and the pentagram kind of magical rug design to look like he'd been summoning these demons from another world, and sort of scattered papers. So this is kind of the idea. Is this is where he's getting all his sort of maybe become possessed potentially by something evil. I'm not sure, but that was the idea behind it. So yeah, that is castle. We'll go back outside and have another look on the outside. You guys can have a closer look. So we'll go back outside. I always think Halloween castles and houses always look better when there's no lights. Makes it look a bit spooky. Once that castle's lit up, it doesn't look as spooky anymore. So obviously this castle is really cool at night time, but I just wanted to show a bit more in detail. As you can see, I've got lighthouses that I also use at the back of the castle. They look particularly cool at night, so I thought that would be, you know, sort of an added twist to it. You can actually climb up so you can actually be, where are we? Actually climb part of the castle, so you can sort of wave at people as they come in. That was the idea that I had. So as you can see, you can stand here and then you can wave at people. If I can do the right button, there we go. So yeah, well that's my Halloween castle, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Just thought this would be a quick little video to introduce my channel. But yeah, if anyone has any advice, anything, they're interested in, obviously I'll be doing more videos. I do have and Instagram if you'd like to follow me there. It's at Komodo Crossing. And if you've enjoyed this video, if you would like to hit that like button and potentially subscribe, I'll be posting more videos more often if anyone is interested. If not, guys, have a great rest of your day. Bye!